Hello everyone. Today we are going up for the second episode of Stroll career mode in Monoposto. The second race is in Bahrain, which will be, I think we need to get a great result here because we are 7 on the championship with the last race which we finished 7, which was a pretty solid race, but we need better. In Bahrain I think it's one of the best track we have. After that we'll have Jeddah. Yeah, I think it's a pretty we can do a pretty good job here. We need obviously a good qualifying for that. So we'll try our best for that. I don't think the pole is possible, but 123 by no, that's not the good. No, that's the good one. Okay, 123 by Verstappen, and we'll see what we can do. Verstappen, we'll try to get onto the top 15, but I think for this race a top 10 is invisible. Is pretty realistic. So we'll try. And obviously we can get a pretty good result like a top 5 or maybe win even a podium for the second race of this season after how well this first race has gone. I'll see you soon. And here we are around Bahrain for this first lap of qualifying. Hopefully did a great time. We'll hope to. We need to improve by 30 seconds, which is huge, but you know that was like that the first time. And Bahrain is a circuit I really appreciate, so we'll try our best to be onto top 5. I think top 5 is pretty possible after the race, so we'll have for that to start great and big, but we'll try. I think that's my less favorite part of the track is, but I try to concentrate for the next lap and hit that pole position. I don't think the pole position, but yeah, we are already improving by so much. We need 3 more seconds to improve and we'll be on the standings contesting with other drivers. If we improve by 29 seconds, we'll try. We are at 26 now, we need to improve by 3 seconds. We have much battery. We'll try to fight. 27 already. We need 2 more seconds. 27.5, 20. We'll be at 28. No, that's so close. 1 second to improve, 1 second to improve. And we'll try to do better this time. So I will focus on the road ahead and I will not talk too much. Trying to be better and better. Here we are, lap 5th part. So improving by 1 second would mean that you are on the standings now. We are doing pretty good. Best sector 1 so far. We'll try to do the same with the sector 2. We don't have battery, but we are improving by 1 second, which was the objective gap. We try to don't fall apart into this sector 3. We did a pretty solid sector 2, but we are fading away in sector 3. No, we are fading so much. We try, no, we are fading. We are fading so, but we need 5 seconds, no, sorry, 1.3 seconds now. Once will not now have to be done on sector 3, and we will for this, I guess, final lap. We try will try to be onto the standings because it's an easy race to be in. And we need 1 second to improve. And we didn't improve. We will start at the back of the grid. I think it will be better. And we are... Wait, the game crash. We'll be racing at the back of the grid today. It will be pretty difficult, to be honest, but we'll have to deal with that. That's our punishment for finishing last in qualifying. A pretty bad qualifying, to be honest, but we'll try to improve that on the next races. I hope we can get onto the podium. I think that was the time for it, but it wasn't actually. So yeah, we'll try to get on the points, and if that's not possible, there will be more and more weekends. 32 need after that to go, so we'll have the time for, but we'll do the same strategy as the last time. Medium to hard. We'll try our best to fit into this competition, and for that we have to get points, and for that we have to get into the top 10, which we are definitely true. But we already overtake Lawson, which was side by side after turn 1, and we already overtake Lawson, which is kind of bad, but we overtake him into turn 1. We overtake Ocon as well. We are going through turn 1 as Max Verstappen does in Brazil, and we are going to get Ocon out of the race, but he came back. We are P20 now, chasing down Toretto. We have already a 5-second time penalty, and we overtake him, going near Adja, behind him, and we are already P19, which is a great start. We need to do a Max Verstappen kind of exploit to get onto the point, and we will have to do that as Stroll. So we are also going to chase down Gasly, which we can overtake him. No, we are side by side now with the Alpine, already going far away, but we aren't gonna give up yet. Oh yes, there is a yellow flag for Ocon going. No, that's Bortoleto. Bortoleto is going right into me. So the car is not damaged yet, but we get a yellow flag, and Ocon is pretty far behind, I think. Yeah, Sainz got a penalty also, but yeah, Ocon is pretty far away, so we won't be last, I think, except we will do much error. But Bortoleto has also 10-second time penalty, and we are behind Hajar, which we are side by side now, but we are definitely going to be on a tough battle here. Yeah, we all have DRS, but we have the battery also to get out from Hajar and going right behind Albon. The last time he was P9, he's now P16. This is quite quite surprising, but like us, I think he did a bad qualifying. I didn't see so much. I think that was Verstappen who was on pole, but I'm not sure about it. We are right behind Albon, going onto the DRS zone, chasing down Albon, and then Alonso, our teammate, which is in P15. We are going far away from Ajar and the others behind us. We are chasing down Albon, which we are close to contact. I wasn't paying attention, and hopefully Stroll reflexes saved me this time, because we didn't get a penalty. And we'll have to overtake Albon. I don't know if that's possible yet, but yes, I've got Verstappen on pole, obviously, setting the fastest lap yet. And we get a penalty for this contact on Albon, which was, I think, I can be on the inside line, but I didn't want to dive bomb in him, so we have to be paying more attention on the track, because we can overtake Alonso like that and be onto the DRS zone. Overtake him now, P15 now, but with a 5-second time penalty. Cola Pinto and Sainz in front of also, and that's the safety car. That's a safety car, a virtual safety car, which means that then Albon is out for our contact. I don't know if that's that or something else, but he's out of the race, which is quite bad. But the safety car is already ending, a virtual safety car, so which means that we can now chase down Hülkenberg and we can go for a move. Not yet, but for the next corner with the DRS, we are side by side now with the Sauber, which we are going out from the outside line, going wide behind Bierman also, which was the second best rookie because Antonelli finished P5, but they are failing. They are all going all the way up, and we are chasing them on, going for a move onto the Haas. We overtake him, one, and we have to do a move onto Hülkenberg, which we'll do, I think, next. Hülkenberg is on the medium also, so we won't pit this lap. We'll have to overtake Hülkenberg, then Colapinto was a 5-second time penalty. And we go onto the eastern line, going to dive bomb with him. Yes, we did, and we managed to overtake him with this nice dive bomb. We're now chasing down Colapinto, who has a 5-second time penalty, and we're already on the points since they were on the pit lane, which means that we'll have to be careful now. We are on the points, but some of them pit, so they will overtake us when we pit. We'll have to overtake Colapinto as well, because I think he's a threat, but we already done that. He has a 5-second time penalty, so I don't think we'll be close enough for a gap. We are going to overtake Tsunoda as well. What a performance is on this first lap by Lance Stroll. Was getting to P22 to P8 with only 5-second time penalty, which he will deserve in his pit stop. We are chasing down now Perez for P7. It's quite surprising that he goes from P22 to P7 faster than P12 to P7. Lance Stroll is a unknown driver, but he may be the driver of the day if he kept this performance like that, even though he has a 5-second time penalty and sent Albon out of the race. He is now chasing down Perez for the P7. I think we will go to take a move into the next DRS zone, because we can't late break him, and that's what we will do, but we won't get DRS, so he will be chasing us. Oh no, we will go to the pit lane, so this is quite big improvement. We overtake Hamilton, which is in the pit lane, and we overtake Verstappen, who can't go up there yet, which means that we are P5 now, but we don't overtake yet, so we'll see what happens after our overtakes and do our 5-second penalty. But Sainz also in front, a 5-second time penalty to deserve. We will overtake us, so we can't overtake us to the pit lane, and we did, but Verstappen is already chasing us down, and we did.
The tires are gone.
And we sent Sainz out of the track, And Verstappen is already chasing us. He's onto the new soft compound tire. We'll have to defend. So he won't be able to come at us. We are already P4. I told you I like this track, but I don't like the qualifying part, in fact. But we are P5 because Verstappen is too fast. I think that's pretty realistic, to be honest, but we are chasing him down now. He finished P4 last race, not on the podium. He will try to do it this time. We have also the two McLarens and George Russell in front, but we are P5, which is quite surprising. But now we'll pit and see in which position we will go after the pit. I think we can go to P10 or something, but I don't know with the 5-second time penalty. We don't have the battery. I forgot to get him off, but there he is into the pit lane next to Norris. We go onto the soft comp of tires, and he will go. They're serving the 5-second time penalty, and then oh my god, all the people will overtake us onto the pit lane. But we can overtake Sainz because he has a 5-second time penalty, and we are still in front of him. We can still be in front of the Alpine, in front of Colapinto. Yes, we did. And we are P10, P11 now, overtaken by the Haas rookie Bierman. And we are right in front of Hajar, who can't overtake us since we are too slow. But he will get a contact and a 5-second time penalty. So we are just out of the points. We need to overtake only Bierman to get onto the points, which will be a huge gap when we know that we start in P22, so the last position of the race after a bad qualifying. But here we are now, P11, chasing down the points for the Haas, and we pitted this time. So which means that it's pretty more everyone pit now. So we'll try to improve this position before the last pit stop of the game and going on to the soft comp of tires to finish this race, like last time in Australia when we gained 5 position. Here we are already improved 11 position, so we'll try to be onto the points because we need 12 position to be onto the point. A great sector 2, the best for us so far with the new comp of tires. We'll try to get there before Piastri and Russell get out, so we can be in front of us at the end of the pit lane. We don't have the DRS. We have the DRS zone of Bierman, which is fading away. We'll try to overtake him into the straight. No, not there. But oh yes, he's so slow. Into this hard compo. Oh, he's so slow. And we overtake him. We are now P9 because of the pit lane overtake. And there is Piastri just in front of us. We just pitted this lap, so he's not far from us at all. Then we'll have the two Cadillacs. Bottas doing great in P4 and Perez in P7. We have Verstappen, which is definitely leading the race at this point, which even I couldn't defend, but it's Lance Stroll, so we didn't even think about that. Yes, we think. We did a purple sector 1 in the medium comp of tires, which means that it's a pretty solid lap. We're not on the DRS zone, but we'll try to chase down Piastri, or maybe Sergio Perez is fall apart. We'll try to be better each lap, and we're already 2 points if we kept it like that. But we want more. We want to be an important part of this championship 2025. Even though there is Cadillac, we will still want more and still want to be more and more onto the points. We are chasing them on down. We try to be onto the next DRS zone by using all of the battery we can to be behind Sergio Perez and trying to overtake him. Oh, we did the fastest lap. Oh my days, the fastest lap by Lance Stroll. Even though he don't have DRS twice this lap, he still managed to pull up a massive lap onto the mediums. And we overtake Perez, side by side, but we are faster, definitely faster onto this inside line. We are P8 now, and with the fastest lap of the race, Lance Stroll, the fastest lap. Our teammate is P14, which is quite bad. We have to do all the teamwork alone. And we can. No, we won't. We don't have the space need to overtake Antonelli, but we can do it now. Into the GOS zone. If we go for the inside line. If we go... Whoa! Close to contact. But Antonelli played pretty well here. But we didn't get the contact and we'll have to overtake the other Cadillac. It's Valtteri Bottas. We'll have to use the battery to be sure to be onto the inside line and be far away, far ahead of all of the drivers, the two Cadillacs and Kimi Antonelli, and chasing down now the top 5 as we are P6 and we are right behind Charles Leclerc, which is 1.3 seconds in front of us. We'll try our best, but it will be quite difficult. But here he is, we are onto his zero zone. He has hold the comp of tires and he got onto the pit lane. So, which Verstappen we can be onto. No, we are not still onto the podium, but we are P4. And yes, we are going in front of Verstappen, but I don't think he will need too much time to overtake us. But we'll see. We have gone from P22 to P4 already, which is huge. But we'll have to be careful now to don't get out of the points. We are P4 on one of my favorite tracks. I guess it will be one of the best races of this year. So we'll have to be careful. We are chasing down now PS3 into the McLaren. Yes, we don't have the GRS here. But the PS3 is fighting with Hamilton now. And can we get a place into this podium? I think it's a pretty good question. We are now part of the equation. We started last. Nobody believes in us. Even the teamwork goes all on Alonso for the strategy. But we managed to get onto the points before Alonso. We managed to get further than Alonso. But we are overtaken by Verstappen. We'll have one more lap, then we'll pit to go onto the soft comp of tires once again. We will be onto the area zone of Max Verstappen, and the two drivers are on to the pit lane, so it means that we are P3 now, but we'll have to pit next lap. We are quite close to Verstappen, but we won't get the GRS, so we'll have to even close the gap or be far away from Russell. And if we can be far away from Russell, we can be onto the top 3, but I don't know if that's possible, but let's see. There is Norris, there is Verstappen in front. We will try to be the best as we can. Russell is pretty closing the gap, but he's too far. I don't think he will do that this lap. The two drivers in front, Norris, I didn't even see him on the race once, and Verstappen only overtook us after this pit lane exit, and we didn't even pit these 2 times, so I don't think they are pretty fightable. But the top 3, who knows?
The tires are gone.
We'll have to pit to go onto the soft comp of tires for the 4 last lap of this race. It will be huge, it will be difficult, but we'll see. We didn't know before the race ends what can be the result. We are actually P3, and if we did a great pit stop, we can be out quite in front of other drivers, which are... Oh, and Norris also pits. We pit at the same time as him every time, but I know, no, okay. And we are going... Can we be in front of Norris? Hello? Oh yes, we are! Yes! The placement gives us the lead onto Norris, and this could change everything. We are now in front of him, and we now have the advantage on him, which can be huge for the points. We can be in front of him, even without overtaking him, only into the pit lane, and we are now P6 because of that McLaren error, I guess. But yeah, I think that can change a lot into this race. Now we are chasing down all of the 4 drivers who are standing in front. and if we catch them all, we can be up to P2 behind Verstappen. We'll try to fight them, but because Norris is in the back, it will be pretty more easily, because there will only be less driver to overtake. We'll be behind Verstappen, behind Leclerc, into the second DRS zone of this lap. We are lap 11, chasing down the two. Oh, Russell! We were close to contact. He underbrakes so much, but we have quick reflexes, which saves us, and we gave us P5 already. And we are not chasing down Leclerc, PS3 and Hamilton, which will finish this race onto this clump of tires. And who knows if we can finish on this podium. We started from the back of the grid here in Bahrain, but no, who knows? Who knows what we are capable of? And maybe a move onto Leclerc. No, we don't do it that now. But we are P5, one behind Leclerc, PS3, Hamilton and Verstappen. And we are close from Norris behind us. But that's due to the pit lane masterclass from our teammate, from our team. But we are side by side, we have to let him pass, because we can't overtake them both. We'll only overtake Charles Leclerc and be behind Norris. It will stop. So we are still P5, but we will have one more driver to challenge now, which is Lando Norris. Hamilton is pretty going wide, and we have to be side by side with the first McLaren team driver, which is behind the second. Once again, will he fall away this time? I don't think so, but we are right behind PS3, which is the actually second driver in the World Championship right now, is now fighting with Stroll, and Stroll is in front of the first driver of the championship right now, not because of the car damage this time, but only because of pure skill by Lance Stroll, who managed to get off P22 to P5 to P4 actually, and chasing down now the other McLaren, PS3, for a move and going onto the podium. We will see what happens. And Norris is going maybe for a move from the DRS zone. We'll have DRS, but he will go for a move, but we defend pretty well this time. But he will go for another move. We'll have PS3 in front, so we'll have to let him overtake once again, but he dive bomb in his teammate, which means that he's slower, and we can now use all of the battery to overtake him. We overtake PS3, and we are now fighting with... No, we are not fighting with Norris. We are overtaking him. That's as simple as that. We'll have the two McLaren behind us, and if we keep that position, the two last lap, we can be onto the first podium of Lance Stroll on Aston Martin. We are P3, we are chasing them by two McLarens, and we are behind Hamilton. But who knows? We are chasing down by the two McLarens already, but we won't beat. We are onto the soft. We have to be faster, but we won't. PS3 and Norris are right behind us. That's the only one who can challenge me. I think Leclerc is too far away. But here we are, Norris. But we go too low. He is right behind us. Norris is going at 0.2 seconds behind us. And we have to be careful now, because he can do for a move from this inside line, but we have the battery left for be in front of him right now. A P3 into this race from P22 could be one of the most iconic comeback, I think. But yes, we can't be P1 because of the demon Max Verstappen, which is untouchable. He has already 11 seconds of improve on us, which is quite big, and he didn't get the fastest lap, so which means that he did that every single lap. He's on five lap holds comp of soft, which is quite surprising. We'll find out if he fall away. That's the last lap of the race. We are with Hamilton now. Maybe we can even overtake him and be P2, but I think he's too far away right now. And we are close now. But we are close also from Norris. Behind
The tyres
us.
are gone.
That's the last lap of the race. Behind Norris. Now behind Hamilton, in front of Norris. Which will have DRS. And we'll try to defend that position. Once again. We let him pass twice, but we overtake him once. Just right after. We'll have to don't go out of the track. That will be a bridging start. Then we'll don't. I think Piastri is falling away. There is only Norris to challenge us onto this final couple of corners. But we'll have the battery. The battery to maybe even, no, fight with Hamilton. And maybe that's Verstappen falling away. But no, and Hamilton get a 5 second. No, Norris overtakes us. We got, no, what an end of the race. Norris getting from P4 to P1 because
Congratulations.
of the
Really good
Verstappen
job.
falling down. No, that's an incredible finish of the race. Hamilton going wild on us, which means that he gets a 5 second tap penalty, but we couldn't get the acceleration to go much further. No, we were so close to P1, but it lets us. Oh no, Hamilton, which was P1, is now P11 because of that contact. But yeah, it was a pretty nice race from P22 to P2. I don't know what to say. There was so much things onto this race. Yes, we have now. Oh, what a race! This is incredible. We have gone from P22 to P2. We set the fastest lap. We were so close. We were P1 at the last turn of the race, but we were overtaken because the contact, which don't let us going faster than that. We were now overtaken at the end by Norris, but what a race. We are now P2 and we are one. That's the best Stroll placement so far, and we need one more position to be on to P1 to get through his first win, but he gets his first podium for Aston Martin. Here he is with the two McLaren drivers. Norwich will overtake us at the end of the race, which gone from P4 to P1 in one last corner, which was the craziest corner I've ever seen. The craziest last corner I've ever seen. But here we are, Lance Stroll in P2 in Bahrain, which I was hoping for a great result. Here is the great result. P2 in P2 in Bahrain, which is a quite surprising thing. We are now P3 in the championship in front of Verstappen because we get a P2 and he didn't get there even once. We are behind Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, the two McLaren drivers, but we are P3 into the championship. That's actually crazy. After a P7 we got into P3 and our teammate is nowhere to be seen with 0 points. And some drivers score points like Cadillac or the two Cadillac drivers, Carlos Sainz and who else? No, nobody else. But yeah, we see new drivers on the grid. The next one will be on Saudi Arabia, which will be, I don't know, we'll see what happens here, if it gets as crazy as this episode, but we'll see. We are now third of the championship. That's pretty great for Lance Stroll. See you soon in this first podium.